What's up, SWAU? We're back again, Kino-Unfiltered. I'm your host. My name's Woody.
Yeah, it's your host, Boosa, man. And who we got with us today?
Man, we got Ayden McCowan.
Yeah. Man, what's on your maroon shirt? What that mean?
You know, we got SWAU United.
Yeah. Ayden, man. So tell us, before you got to SWAU, where were you at?
I was at Mountain View College. I was in Dallas.
We got smoke. We got smoke with Mountain View.
Played y'all before.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that too much. So.
Now, Ayden, I don't know if it was you, but there was somebody who like a quick guard. He had a big fro, light skin.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
So okay, yeah, I remember y'all.
He could go a little bit. Bro.
Yeah, man. He's a good player. He's a good player. You know?
Where he at now? He's still there, or he?
He has some. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't spoke to anybody like except like TJ.
Yeah,
since.
TJ.
Yeah, shout out TJ from Mountain View too. Coach Tyler recruited from Mountain View.
But yeah, it's been a great experience coming from that school.
Okay.
A lot of lessons.
A lot of lessons.
Lessons.
I was just about to ask, like, how was the transition period coming from Mountain View to here, Southwestern Adventist?
Well, Mountain View, I didn't really play that much.
We can relate to that a little bit,
You
you know.
know.
Ain't no shame in it. We all serve our purpose.
Yeah, I came to Mountain View. I didn't really play that much, and to be honest, I didn't think basketball was for me. So
Yeah.
I took it. I don't know if y'all know, but I took a gap year last year after Mountain View.
We did not know that.
Yeah, just to focus on myself. I was a IA, so I was a teacher assistant at some pre-K school.
Yeah.
Bigger in life, you know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah,
that's why I love having this pod, bro. We
is
just
a-
learning new things, bro.
All right.
Okay, Ayden.
And then I don't know, kind of my mom kind of forced me to go back into basketball.
Yeah.
And I reached out to my Mountain View coach to see if he could put me on, and he contacted Coach Tyler. And then me and Coach Tyler got like a, little some, and then we
back and
scheduled
forth.
a workout.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
Yeah.
So you came off of this year, off of a gap year from teaching.
Yeah.
And you ain't miss a beat.
I mean, I was in the gym. Like, I was still having fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was playing in the
men's league.
league.
Okay.
Oh, well, shout out to Jason Garcia. He's the one that kind of put me on with
Shout
this,
out Jay.
I was playing in the Hispanic leagues with him, and then that's when I kind of reached out to him as, connections.
Okay.
That's how it all happened.
Network.
You knew Jason before playing him?
Yeah,
was cool.
I've been knowing him since, playing Mountain View.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then I started to play with him in the Hispanics league, and I was like, hey, man, I want to give it one more shot. So, yeah.
First off, shout out Mom for having that belief in Ayden, pushing him, because we're going to talk about it a little bit later in the pod, but just 1 year, him being back, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not going to lie, like, my expectations coming to SWAU was not.
Because you already had the record.
Yeah, but I didn't think I was going to play.
Okay.
I
really?
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get minutes.
Wow.
I didn't think I was going to be an impact. Because, again, when I was at Mountain View, the way, like, the whole situation, my confidence, I was like, I'm doing basketball. But coming back, I don't know, I just had a disbelief of, like, it might happen again. But it didn't. I worked for it.
No, like, and I actually understand, like, what you're talking about, because, like, we had Adrian on the pod earlier, and we talked about it with him, like, how deep the roster was this year. There was a lot of guys, and this was the first time for us. Like, we didn't know any of you guys. There's a lot of guys coming in that we were like, he could be the guy. He could be the guy. He could be the guy. He could be the guy.
How could they start all five of them?
Yes.
Somebody got to sit down.
Exactly. So you're not crazy to think that, because we were thinking it too. We knew. I don't know why you're saying you didn't think you were going to play. We all knew you were going to play. We just didn't know what your role would be.
Facts. I didn't. Yeah, especially when I heard AJ was coming back. I just, and then we had Ruben, TJ, Nick.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was gonna come. We had too many guards. I'm like, how am I gonna fit in?
Yep.
Somehow make it work.
I would say it was definitely some unfortunate circumstances happened to start the season, but it was a next man up type of situation that happened to where we got to see Ayden early on. Like, whoa, I think it was first or second game, he was already a crucial member of the lineup.
Yeah.
And he stayed that way. He did not, after the first 2 games, he cemented himself. And I'm not on the team. Like, me and Vusa weren't hooping this year. So we're all hearing it from like our friends. And I think they had an away game their first game. And as soon as they came back, everybody was like, yo, Ayden, he's that.
Nah,
Ayden, my bad. It was that's what really being talked about, bro. You don't even know, bro. Like,
I would keep it an absolute buck, bro. Like, I knew you from playing you like my freshman year, but like I didn't know that much of you. And who I thought, I'm like, all right, Ayden's a good player. He might get like, spurt role type. Yeah. He might be there, come in. Yeah. So for AJ, nah, you was the bread and butter of like you were the glue. Bro. I think you were generally the glue. Like that's something I always talk about with Woody. I'm like, if there's one person on the team that I respect, it's Ayden, because Ayden is the definition of, bro, I got this out the mud.
Yeah,
I got this out the mud, bro. His two-way playing.
Passing.
Had the what's the word I'm looking for? He had like. He was so unselfish that he would take nights where like, hey, like this is coming from your teammates.
Yeah.
Like they're telling me, Ayden is the type of guy like, hey, you guys go hoop, I'm gonna stop the best player.
Yeah.
That's the definition of a dog. And that's something I respected. And like it's hard to crack a lineup here. It is. So like seeing how you overcame that, bro, like just like Coach Mel's husband, you were one of my favorite players too, for sure, man.
Shout out Coach Mel.
Shout out Coach Mel's husband, man.
But yeah, it was, how the season started, how my role became, how it is. It's kind of crazy to think about. I never thought I would be starting on a college team and making an impact.
Man.
To even making history.
Man. History. That's
man. You gotta go. What history did you make, bro? You say.
Yeah, man. We first YU team ever to not only make the region tournament, but we won it too at home.
Where did they win it? Say it one more time.
We won it at home.
Man.
They did it here. We all witnessed that. We got to witness history.
Crazy experience.
And this was a big part of that. So now that we're already talking about the end result, walk me through what it was like to be a Knight this year. I know you don't know what it's like in the past, but how was your experience this year just being on the team?
It's a lot of ups and downs. Definitely a different type of coaching. Coming from Mountain View to SWAU. Practice, went hard every day. What I love about practice is competing. Some people on the court took it personal. Even for myself, I took it personal.
Yeah.
That's the best part I loved about practice. Just we get a chance to go up and down and go at each other. And the games, played a lot of good teams. Playing D1 probably like shocked me the most. I really think my expectation for playing D1s was not high. I think anybody can go D1. I think anybody can play against D1. Just D1 just have more guys that are just bigger,
taller, more athletic.
Yeah. When I played, I think our first D1 game was against ACU. When I was guarding them or just blowing past, I'm like, okay, I can play with these guys. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but then I made a move.
Bigger, nice gym, all that stuff.
So my experience here was great. Playing D1s, playing other big schools, winning like that. That's probably the best part, just winning every game.
Because they were winners this season. Like they won more games than is that a record? Like I can't fact check it right now, but that's some of the most games I've ever seen.
20 plus wins.
20 plus wins.
Yeah, we haven't heard of that. At least all 3 years.
Yeah. I can't say history wise, but that was the first for me ever seeing that. Like, and I also want to talk about like how close you guys were as a team. From my perspective, I feel like you think that played a role in your team success.
Yes. Shout out to the captains. Alvin, AJ, Nick, and Andre.
Shout out y'all boys.
Without them holding us accountable, we wouldn't went this far. They, before every game, we always get into a huddle. We always believe this is our gym, this is our court, this is our game. Even after practice, we got each other's back no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's what I definitely think. We were just so in touch on the court. Off the court, same. We're family. Usually we go out.
I was about to say, I know y'all go out a lot, bro.
But it's family.
That's family, bro.
Yeah. So You mentioned you took a gap year before coming here. How do you feel like that played a role into your like development this year with your teaching or teacher's assistant and just finding yourself mentally? How did that impact the way you're able to come back?
I think the biggest thing that really impacted me from taking a gap year and going back to basketball and seeing that anything is possible, it kind of like really got me close to God. You know, just for him showing that, you know, just give another chance, and you never know. You just keep working, you keep doing your thing. You never know, you know, a door can open for you. So I think that's probably like the biggest impact is, you know, going from a teacher assistant, thinking, you know what, basketball's done. I'm just trying to figure out who I am. All I got is my associate degree from Mountain View. I don't know if I'm gonna finish college.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely biggest impact is, you know, getting another opportunity in. Yeah.
So like you mentioned getting close to God. Do you identify a certain religion or you kind of
I am a Christian. Now, I will be honest, it's been a lot of ups and downs sometimes.
No, for sure.
Nah, for sure.
You know, you don't just feel as close. You know, sometimes, especially in certain situations as this one right here.
Yeah.
It's a big reason why I got real close.
Okay.
So would you say, in the current state where you're at right now, you would say you're trying to lean on God, you know?
Yes, knowing that, kind of see it as this. If he didn't want me to play basketball, I would know. But obviously, I can come back from this.
You can.
It's showing that he's giving me another chance.
And you don't even know what God is trying to show you in this period right now to why you can't be playing basketball. It's like a kind of like a loading period for you right now.
Exactly. Just on his timing.
That's powerful, bro. Like and like we talk about like faith all the time, but to see like even in a year, you know, how your faith has helped you get to this point and you on a high, you guys won a chip and you got, you know, in the midst of that high is when you got injured. You got injured at a tournament competing for another banner, you know? Like,
and honestly, I really believe if I didn't get hurt, we would have won the one in New York.
That's what everybody was saying.
That is a consensus.
Even though we was missing a couple of our starters, I really think just
glue.
You know, like I think me having an impact. I think we.
And it's not even nothing cocky. He's confident in who he is.
We could have won. We could have won. The second team we played, if I feel like if I was just there with them, we'd have just had it all together. But
and I want to pick up off that. Like, you see how Ayden said he feels like if he was there, if they would have won. I just want to speak to the switch in his confidence after just being here and trusting God and seeing that this is where he's supposed to be. Now he's saying, no, I would have helped. We should have won. Not just because of you, but because of the role you serve.
Yeah.
That's beautiful where his mindset is at.
A puzzle piece that just came out, you know, and you got to figure out how to adjust to it.
Man, let's touch on it, bro. So you went regional championship on an all-time high.
Right.
Then where? We got to New York or we went to Minnesota first?
We went to New York first.
Okay.
For the USCAA.
How was that?
It was a great experience being in New York.
Yeah.
It was freezing, but it was a great experience.
It's going to be freezing.
And yeah, just seeing all the other teams, we had like a little skill event before the games. We had a 3-point contest, a dunk contest. It was pretty dope. Great experience. Gym was nice. Really nice.
So then after New York, we went to Minnie.
Yes. Minnesota. I didn't go. I came home after.
So you got hurt in New York.
Yes.
Yeah,
New York,
okay.
First game. I was balling. I had 11 points in the first half.
So sorry.
Yeah.
11 points in the first half is not light. Let me tell you that right now. This is college. All right. 11 points in the first half is you hooping. You hooping, bro.
Yeah.
I continue.
But yeah, I mean, that game we had a steady roll. Like we was not letting this team come catch us. You know, AJ was playing good. Andre playing. Everybody's playing good. Everybody's doing their part. Yeah. End of the first half, like 7 seconds left. I remember I was guarding somebody, kind of bumped me, got the floater. I got the rebound. Keep in mind, there's like 5 seconds left. So I'm like, okay, we gotta push. And like that's the first thing I thought. I was like, I'm gonna just push it, right? Like, I'm going. Yeah, I was pushing, going full speed, and then just watching film. Many times, I was already looking at myself. Like, okay, this is probably like I think it was bound to happen because if you look at it, I was already going full speed. My shoulders was leaning, like my body was already out of control. And then a defender tried to cut me off and planted, and I felt a buckle on my knee. You know, and it was crazy. When it happened, my first instinct was like, it can't be. When I was on the ground, I was grabbing my knee. I didn't feel no pain, but I just felt
adrenaline was on.
Yeah, I felt something weird with my knee. I never felt anything in my knee. I never had any knee issues. It was just it happened so fast. So yeah, I was grabbing my knee, and yeah, I was like really begging, like, please don't let this be what I think it is, you know, because I take care of my body.
You do. Like again, he really does before the games, recovery, stretching. He does.
I'm big on that. I'm big on
genuinely.
That. So
genuinely,
the trainer came and I got up and I just walked it off.
Like, hold on, you walked off the court?
Yeah, I walked off the court and he did some stretching on me, and I was in the back just walking up and down like it was normal. But in my head though, I was just constantly in stress. Like, don't tell me what I thought it was a strain.
Yeah.
Or a sprain. I thought it was a sprained knee. Because the way the trainer moved it, like, it made it seem like it was okay. But yeah, and then the game was over. We got the dub. AJ was hoping that
Shout
game.
Out AJ.
He was hoping that game. And then next morning, my knee started to swell, like real bad. But I couldn't even like keep it straight. Like it was just bent like that. So yeah, I talked to coach. I was like, you gotta get an MRI because the swelling's not gonna go down. Got the MRI. This was all happening in New York. Like the next day, I was not wasting no time. But I haven't talked to my mom. Like, this is crazy. Like, went to get an MRI. Then the next day, we're still in New York. We're about to play I don't know if it was after our second game or before the second game. But I got the call and they told me it was ACL. You know, I broke down.
That's real.
I broke down. You know,
Kino-Unfiltered, man.
I was calling my mom.
Yeah.
The first thing I did, I called my mom. Then I told coach, and then coach asked me if I wanted to, because we was about to go eat later, and he asked me if I wanted to tell him. During that time, I was like, "No, coach, I'm gonna tell him all right now. I'm gonna tell him come to the room. We're all gonna have a meeting." And that's how I told him.
How did that go? Like when you told everybody?
Emotions came out.
Yeah.
You know, just letting them know how much I love them and knowing that it was a great season. But yeah, to this day, it don't feel real. But at the end of the day, I have to just believe that, you know, God has a plan for me moving forward.
Was it hard for you to believe that in the moment?
Nope. Even after New York, I went back home in Dallas. I got another checkup, like look at it again. And yeah, same result. And I got surgery that same week.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did you feel like you were at a low during that process?
Man, this was like, even to this day, it's the hardest thing ever mentally. Like the first 2 weeks, you know, you're just in bed.
Yeah. You
can't do nothing.
Can't move.
Like, yeah, you can't move. Yeah. It's hard to get up. It's hard to do normal things. Like
depending on other people.
Yes. Luckily, my girl, she was living with me, so she was just taking care of me.
Shout out, girl.
Shout out, Chloe.
There you go. Shout out, Chloe. Shout
out, Chloe.
Shout out,
to this day, she's still taking care of me. She's the one that dropped me off here. Like, she has been a real one.
We'll look forward to that wedding.
But yeah, to this day, it's just been a journey mentally. Like, having this type of injury is no joke.
Yeah.
It's pure mental because it will test you like so many things. And sometimes like it's crazy how 2 months ago I could be able to do this, I could be able to jump, I could be able to walk.
Yeah.
So it's like, just, you know, when I get back, I'm gonna take full advantage of having both legs.
Yeah,
straight up,
because it's hard living with just one leg, man.
Okay, so can you not like move it, bend it, or anything?
No, I can bend it, man. I've been
progress,
yeah. Since the surgery went so well, they got me going through a accelerated process.
Okay.
So basically, usually the stuff I'm supposed to be doing 2 months later, I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Next Friday, I get the brace off. So I'm already on track.
Mind you broke it or tore it when?
I got surgery March 20th, so I think it was 2 weeks before that. So
yeah,
you got surgery 2 weeks after your injury.
Okay.
Wow, you got surgery quick.
Yeah, I got it quick. I didn't want to waste no time.
Yeah.
I was like,
wow.
After the third day of just trying to get all together, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just lock in and just trying to come back better. So yeah, it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey. Been going to physical therapy 3 times a day. Even doing
a day or a week.
Oh, a week.
My bad. Whoa, his journey serious.
Yeah, I said
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But even on the off days, I do it myself too.
Okay.
So
yeah,
my progress so far. I can stand, I can walk, I can sit.
Mind you, this is a month ago. Over under a month. That's crazy.
Usually people to this day are supposed to be on crunches.
Right? Yeah.
But I don't know, just built a little bit, a little bit different.
Hey,
say it
a little bit different.
Come on, what's your chase?
Take care of your body.
Straight up.
And come back better.
Straight up.
So during those couple of weeks, whenever like you first got out of the surgery, was there anybody that you kind of like turned to? Or like advice, mentors, obviously moms, your girl Chloe was a big supportive.
Yeah.
Like, was there anybody who helped you, like just mentally, who maybe been through this stuff?
Yeah, I definitely reached out to a couple of my old teammates.
Yeah.
This one guy named Rod.
Shout out Rod, man.
Shout out Rod.
He was my senior year teammate. He also tore his ACL. And yeah, I just kind of reached out to him, asking him, man, how did you get through this? And he sent me a long paragraph. Telling me that again, it's all God's plan. If this is your last time playing basketball, but the fact that you get another opportunity, not just to come back, but come back better, is God telling you, like, I'm just opening the doors for you. Like your chapter's just not getting started. So
nah, man. That just alludes to what Woody we had on the episode with Yondo about just that brotherhood, bro. That connections you make, Ayden. I'm glad you had Rod. It's like
genuinely
who was able to get you get your mind right. Just letting you know that I've been exactly where you are and you're not alone with it, bro. I think that's big.
Yeah. And then I still go to the gym. I think my third week when I started to get the stitches out, I started going to the gym and everybody in the gym was just because the local rec center, everybody knows me. Like we all kind of hoop together. It was like another family there.
Yeah.
And so like everybody just checking about me and knowing that I'm gonna come back better because they see the work I put in. So that's another thing that just kept my head up. Like people believe that I can come back from this.
Yeah, nah, man.
I think like what you were saying, like that community you had at the gym, that's special, and that's something valuable that we need everywhere. Our goal of this pod is pretty much trying to create that community here. So if tragedy does strike, I got you, bro. If tragedy strikes me, you got me. You feel me? So that's what we're trying to push, So my next question is Kino-Unfiltered. It's a movement. What does that mean to you? It's something to think on. Definitely something to ponder on. It's definitely something to think about.
Like, what do you mean by that?
So, basically, our whole thing, like this pod, right?
Yes.
It's kinesiology, raw and unfiltered, right? And we're trying to create spaces, not only just here in this room, but on this campus, to have these talks, these real talks about religion, race, all that stuff, and in hopes it brings us closer together. And we're trying to start a movement. And so I'm asking you, what does this movement mean to you, after everything you've been through?
biggest thing is that you're never alone.
Yeah.
You're always gonna have people that love you, support you.
Mm.
Even if you don't know, there's always someone watching you.
Mm.
A lot of people, some people might be looking up to you. You never know who's watching.
Facts.
Yeah,
so
true.
that's my main thing, is that you're never alone. You know, if you have a mouth, speak.
I like that. I like
Take
that.
full advantage of letting out your emotions, letting out how you're really feeling, because you never know.
No, that's real as heck, bro.
Yeah.
And not only that, I definitely see that you also have a platform, right? We got to shout out Ayden Task, you know.
Ayden Task, boy.
Ayden.task. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok.
We gonna put the link in the description.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
I haven't really been on YouTube like that, but
right.
I will come back. Currently right now I'm in a starting over phase. I'm just trying to figure out kind of my main blueprint with it. So y'all just stay in tune. I'll be coming back on this week, Sunday.
So what is Ayden Task about?
Ayden Task is about self-improvement. Being heard. Like whatever you're going through, I'll probably be posting what's related to you. You know, I want to just help someone out mentally, give a word out. Like maybe this is what a person is missing. You know, maybe this person hasn't heard something like this. So mine is just to inspire that you can do it. Like for example, I do have a reason when it comes to playing basketball. I do have a why, and my why is to prove that anybody else can do it. If I can play basketball, if I can play college basketball, if I can make it to the next level, I just want to be another proof that anything is possible. So that's kind of what my page is based off of, just believing in yourself, finding a way just to improve every single day, because life is short. You get one day, you get one opportunity. You never know if tomorrow's gonna be your last. So every day, 1% better. That's how I always live by.
So what inspired you to just start this?
Man, I don't know. I've been moving like this since middle school.
Like
I've always wrote down mental notes. I used to journal. Like I just always had a lot of things in my head of just thinking about how the world works, and just knowing that you can develop. It's crazy. Like you get a chance to grow. So that's just how it just came up. And then at this point in my career, it's like I can use this page of me playing college ball, going from a bench player to a starting role player and making an impact. And that could be another story that I can and faces the youth. Any guys that are out there watching, young guys just struggling with mental confidence, self-belief. You know, that's my goal, is to help them guys out.
Not even just that, but like, correct me if I'm wrong, you have a little brother.
Yes, I have. I have 3 little brothers and 1 little sister.
Dang.
See, I always see that.
I'm the oldest.
Got a whole family, big bro. Man.
Shout out Dyson. Shout out Jordan. Shout out Zion. Shout out Alessia.
Shout out the dogs, man.
Shout out the family.
We love that.
And only one of them plays ball. His name is Jordan. He's been, I don't know what got into him, but since last season when he was going in 8th grade, he's been in the gym. Like without me taking him, he walks to the gym. He's probably in the gym right now. Like I'm not even lying. Like that's my dog for sure, man. Cause he texts me, hey, man, what I need to do. Just he don't got social media, so I don't know where he's getting all these. Like he just wanted.
So he don't no Instagram, no Snapchat.
Just hungry.
He's just hungry.
Man,
He's just
hungry. And that's such the. Personally, bro, I feel like I got all of that way too early, bro. Like as a youngin, like I shouldn't have been introduced to that
media,
because, like, I don't know, just like my mind, I needed to be focused on like the books, the gym, the actual body, rather than staying up late on Snapchat doing this and that. So like that's something I just kind of like talk to myself about. Like whenever I do get like a kid, like you're not gonna touch none of that until like future kid, whatever you see this. I'm sorry, but like you're not touching that till high school, bro. Because it's so crucial for you to just grow as an individual.
It is.
So I like shout out moms. I don't know if that's a mom's rule.
I don't. She's not that strict, but it's just I don't know. He think he's just. I mean, and I mess with it. He just think he's too cool for social media. I'm like,
so this is his decision.
Yeah,
that's
if he wanted to get TikTok,
he could have. Man,
you know,
that's discipline.
That's discipline, bro.
That's my guy, man.
Nah,
is he taller than you?
He's my
so he's gonna be taller.
Yeah. He's been in a couple of our home games too. Just been
okay, so it's the one we've seen.
Yeah. Okay. That's Jordan.
And he's in what grade?
8th grade. He's gonna.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, gang.
Yeah, he gonna.
Because I also have a little brother, man. Like, and so I coach him, right, in a high school. So just seeing like his growth, like it makes me feel like a proud father.
Yeah.
Like I ain't your father, but I know you get offended when I say stuff like that. So if you're watching this, I ain't your father. Shout out MJ, bro. That's my dog as well. But like just seeing his development, like he's already taller than me. Like seeing he's once again into the gym, seeing him grow from where he used to be just the start of this year. Is like a blessing for me. So like I know for sure you probably feel the same way.
Yeah, it makes me feel good. Like it makes me feel like a good brother.
Yeah, man. It's like he's like a product of you.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I feel like my brother. I'm like your story is not gonna be. You're gonna be great on your own,
right?
But like how good you are is gonna be based off of how much I poured into you, right?
Yeah, I tell my brother, man. I'm like, look. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of selfish, you know. I don't want to just tell him I want you to be better than me. But I'm telling him, I tell Jordan, I'm like, hey, look, I want you to be better than how I was. I want you to take steps ahead.
Yeah.
You know, me and Jordan, I don't know, with Jordan, I want to be on the same team with him one day. Just anywhere, overseas, on TV. Like, that's the plan.
So y'all trying to do this for real.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
Man, that's social love.
Yeah, my future with basketball is real.
Genuine. That's why you're saying right now you have faith. It's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back better, man.
Job's not done yet.
Hey, so you think there's just like, not you think there's gonna be a world where you and your brother hooping overseas together?
Oh yeah. Man. But that's not even the only guy I had plans with. Shout out again, my boy AJ. You know, we talked about this.
We can get some nights overseas. Some nights overseas.
Yeah. Me and AJ, we want to play together with each other. But for me, I want to play against them. I'm not.
Yeah. So like same league, but like.
Yeah, I wanna.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna need the TV channel for that one.
You know what's crazy? Before all this happened, me and AJ had a bet. By the end of the season, we're gonna have a 1v1.
And I do hear y'all talking about that sometimes.
We were, you know, it's gonna happen though. It's a big bet. You know, whoever lose forgot. Like the whole team was there, but whoever lose had to wear some like weird outfit to school. Just know when I come back, when I play AJ, we're going to 30.
You going to 30?
Yeah.
Oh, 1v1 next chapter type.
Basically.
Okay.
And if I had to give a score by the time I come back, we'll go 30-14.
Log in, bro.
So if he watches,
that's more than half.
AJ.
You on that? Oh, yeah.
He said it's not even gonna be close, AJ.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's going.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Sometimes guys can be a little bit delusional. He knows how it gets in practice.
And that's what I'm saying though. Like you and AJ like play the same, but you also don't.
Yeah.
That's my guy, man. You know, I'm a beginning of the season, he was the first guy that I reached out. Like just how, because again, I didn't think I was gonna start play, but he's the one that kind of kept my head up throughout the entire season and told me to this day, like, look, I told you we needed you. So shout out to him, man. But at the end of the day, it's up when we play. Waiting for that day.
Now we gonna have to maybe stream live on this.
Now
that he's on, I kind of want to see that, man.
Can't wait.
Now we gotta
wait for that one, man. All right, Ayden, I'm gonna tap the elephant in the room.
Okay.
You left Swahoo with a head full of hair.
Yeah.
You came back in big chop. Run me through that, man. Shout out to Fade though. We got
to cut today too, man.
So you ready for that part? He knew.
Oh, no, that's love.
But it was just 3 weeks ago. It was just like I was just kind of starting over with everything. Like I was in my room, cleaning my room. I was redoing my whole vision board. Like I was just kind of reprogressing, and then boom, I have a mirror and I'm looking at myself. I'm like, I also want to be a whole different person. And I feel like I feel like when you have hair, it holds power. right? I've been having that fro for 2 years now, and it had a lot of history in it, right? But now that, you know, with this happening, it's a new journey. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to cut it off, and we're going to start fresh new.
So, like, that cutting hair is like a resemblance.
Like, yeah, and it was very last minute. It was an early morning when I was doing all that, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just schedule a haircut appointment today. No second guessing. I was like, told my barber, it's around like 4 p.m. I was like, we're going to chop it off.
Well, what he said, I know my barber, whenever I told him, he was like, oh, wow, you good, bro?
He was just concerned, like, bro, you all right? Because, like, it was just random. But, yeah, it's gone.
Did you keep your hair, the remainder of it, or not?
Man, I thought it on the show.
I saw it shaved off, and I'm just looking at the floor. I'm like, man, all them curls gone.
Oh, my God.
Most likely, this is the cut I'm going to keep for a while. Even coming back, I'm not gonna bring back the fro.
But I will say, bro, like I ain't gonna diss y'all. You've always been mature, but like this new cut you have, like you look more like a man, like more grown.
I'm trying to get like you, man.
Yeah.
Me personally, I love the locks, bro.
I don't know. I love the locks.
I love
this
that.
Is like a fun.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Like with this look, I feel more clean. I feel like
I feel
smooth
for sure.
Like, definitely next season I'm gonna be coming back even smoother. You feel me?
No, I love the confidence. I love the confidence.
Bro.
And one thing I love about your journey is like it's an inspiration to a lot of people out there. I don't know if you said this, but like from what I understand about you, you got it out the mud in terms of you grinded. You didn't need a trainer.
Right.
You didn't need this resource. What basketball is becoming in sports everywhere is it's a money grab. Get this trainer here, get this program here. If you train with us, you'll get here. And for you, what I understand is you said, nah, I'm gonna work as hard as I can.
Right. Yeah. I mean, to this day, I don't really believe it. Like a trainer could be a plus. That's how I see it. It could be a plus.
Yeah.
But if you really want to learn how to get better, even in life, you got technology now where you can just look up what you need to work on.
No excuse.
And that's how I kind of been moving since middle school. Just YouTube and YouTube. Like just looking up drills, watching film, watching other guys, and most importantly, like I just play a lot of basketball. That's how I really got better. You just play a lot of ball and you move better. Starting to figure out like, okay, is this a good shot? Is this a good pass? So yeah, definitely grew up without a trainer, just steadily working every single day. Like I grind, man. I really do. Like I grind and I love it. I love progressing. Even on the days I just don't feel like it, I still want to show up and just push myself, man. You can have motivation, but discipline is gonna carry you a longer way.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, but you gonna have to say that one more
time. I was just about to say
I was repeat that.
You can have motivation, but discipline's gonna take you a longer way.
Man, if you part of my Chisholm Trail Academy basketball team and you're watching this video,
wow,
that is the statement that you need to engrave into your brain. Because it's the truth, man.
Yeah, when it comes to basketball, you gotta, if you love basketball, okay, people can come have fun. But if you really love basketball, you got to be obsessed with the grind more than the result. You got to have your input goals, man. That's how I kind of live, is input goals and output goals. Before the season, I had a bunch of output goals, basically goals, them high, big goals that you can't control, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, I want to win a championship. That's an output. I can't control that. But I got my input goals. Input goals are the goals you can control. For example, getting 200 shots a day, getting in the weight room, things that you put yourself in.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I kind of live by when it comes to my goals.
And it's like, bro, I know you're being so truthful on that, because not even on no weird stuff, bro. Like, you were roommates with Alvin.
Yeah.
Right? So I pulled up to Alvin's room, and I'm like,
okay,
oh, who your roommate? Ayden. I see your whole vision, boy. Yeah. I'm like, yo, that just changed my whole perspective on you. Because it wasn't negative, but now it's like, oh, now I see what type of guy this is.
Yeah.
He had goals of, I ain't going to expose all your goals, but like, his goals were there. I'm like, bro, I genuinely, and then look, it inspired me to like, all right, shoot, what am I doing?
Because you don't move randomly.
Nah,
you do. Yeah. Like, I'm in the gym, I'm in the gym, but me and Boots at this time, we're living in the gym. I'm in the gym. I'm catching you in there doing all these different workouts. I'm like, it's not random.
Yeah,
like you're genuinely planning it out and you're
with
executing.
the purpose. Everything's with the purpose with him, bro, and I respect that.
That's genuinely.
And one thing, I'm not afraid to show it.
Yeah.
When Alvin moved in, I'm like, I'm not gonna hide my vision board. It's gonna stay right there. I don't care who comes in. Y'all can see it all y'all want because it's just my beliefs. Like one day I'm just accomplish them.
And that's something like I'm definitely gonna engrave into like my high schoolers who I'm coaching. I'm like, before the start of the season, and even not the start of the season, before the start of the first summer practice, I told him bring a notebook.
Yes.
You're gonna have a notebook. You're gonna write down all the goals you want to accomplish this summer and how you're gonna get there. So we have a purpose to what we're doing. Because like you're saying, you could like basketball, but if you really want to make a difference, you gotta like love it and actually set things in motion.
You gotta love the grind more than the results. Because if you're just depending on the results and the results fail you, you're gonna drop down. Yeah. You can't expect. You just gotta work.
Ayden,
He's dropping bars, bro.
He's like, we're not even talking about basketball.
We're not talking about basketball. It's not even about basketball. I was just about to say
we're
that.
We're not talking about basketball.
It's bigger than ball.
The blueprint he just talked about, you apply to any aspect of your life. I promise you. I'm not saying you'll get that dream house. I'm not saying you'll get that dream car. But guess what? You won't be where you were at. You won't be.
You gotta be the blueprint, Coach. You need a mic. You dropping bars too.
You'll be closer than you think.
Come on.
And it's like, like whether it's like life, whether it's like your family, your work, bro, you're not gonna get things by just thinking about it, bro. You got it. It's not gonna appear to your hands. Like even like when we pray, bro, it's not about just praying. Faith without works, faith without actions is dead.
What
bro.
Paul say?
Yeah,
come on.
You got it. Yeah, go ahead.
But one thing I would say, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. I wouldn't just come out here and just say like I'm 100% like that every day. Obviously, there's some days where I'm just not in the best feeling, but then boom, you just gotta bounce back harder. That's just how it is. You're gonna have some days where you're not who you are, or who you say you are, who you say you want to become. And that's perfectly fine. Like you're not perfect. You're not. Your body. You're human. Like you're human. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna feel some type of way. But it shows how you come back from it. That's my main point. Is just how are you gonna come back from that? If you decide to take 2 weeks off, right? Let's say again an athlete, you decide to take 2 weeks off your sport, and you want to come back, man, you better be in the gym 5 times harder now. Like you gotta bounce back from it.
Because you don't come back on chill like it was a joke.
Yeah, no. Like one thing about life, it's not gonna wait for you. The world is still gonna be spinning. Everybody else still gonna do their part. So you ain't got no time to waste.
Man. And Woody, that even alludes to like whenever we had the Bible studies, bro. That verse we read in Psalms, it was like, we may stumble,
but we don't fall.
We're never gonna fall.
You don't fall.
Like Ayden's saying, you're gonna have dark days. You're gonna have days where your mind is not there. You're not feeling it. Maybe you're sore. Maybe even this circumstances happen, bro. You just stumbling. You're just stumbling right now. You're not falling, bro. It's okay to get back up and get back into your track. But just like Ayden said, it's about how you get back up. You can't get back and stay where you were. You got to get back and bounce back twice harder, man. That's real life lessons, man.
And I think one important thing to remember about the bounce back is you have to remember who's picking you back up. It's not us. We can't rely on ourselves.
Right.
We can't. We're only humans, but we serve someone who's much bigger. So we trust him. And then you put the work in, that's when the results will show.
Yes.
Man. Come on, y'all.
Love life, man. Love God. Love how everything works, man. You get an opportunity to get better. You get an opportunity to fail.
Yeah.
And then learn.
Yeah.
And then get back up.
Yeah.
And get better.
Yeah.
Man. Every day.
That's what it's about, bro.
Genuinely.
You never know, a big tragedy happens to you. That might be your biggest blessing. Like that might you probably got so comfortable and then boom, something bad happened. It can literally like change your whole life.
Comfortability.
Exactly. That's
just so many times we experienced that just this year, man.
Every time I see that word, it's like a disease. You don't want to be comfortable.
Comfortability. Oh,
that what separates you from being great. Like bad. Because you have no reason to be comfortable. There's always something to,
There's always something to do.
Yeah, there's always something to get after. There's always something better.
Bro.
Yeah. Hey, nah, he's free. Talking. You might need to do a little talk for my team, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Got you, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a little sit down session because they gotta hear this stuff from him.
Yeah, I know how it is for the youth, man. You got social media. One thing about social media, why it's more of a con is a comparison. You might see somebody on social media that's on a higher stage than you. Yeah. But here's the main reason why you think you're not there is because you don't really see the behind the scenes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see how far they made it. And usually here's my input on social media. Majority of the time what you see is fake. You never know what's real on social media. Like, especially to this day. You just never know. So don't ever compare yourself to social media unless you actually been in their shoes.
Right. And it can be one clip and then now they're just trash. Like, I know my homeboy, he went to Prolific Prep and he played with somebody that had he was on overtime playing against Bronny. And I'm asking my man's like, yo, is he nice? He's like, no, he's on the B team. I'm like, what? He has 100,000 followers. He's like, nah, he's not that in real life.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
Don't believe that, man. And I will say I used to be like that in middle school. On my freshman year in high school, I used to like compare myself to other guys in my class and like just thinking like, man, if I'm not this tall, if I'm not this athletic, if I'm not this, you know, it brings you down. But then once you learn, like, you come on, you came in this world because you have your own purpose. You're your own soul star, whatever you see yourself as, and that's the biggest thing you should be grateful is because you get your own path, you get your own story. Like, you never want to be you don't want to be a somebody. I mean, you want to be yourself, but you don't want to be nobody else.
Yeah,
you know. So that's kind of like a mental change when it came to coming to high school. It's like, this is my own journey, my own path. I'm gonna make it happen.
Nah, like, Ayden, I'm not gonna lie, your testimony, it's not even done, but as where it's at right now, it's crazy. Like, and like these words, you spoke life into not just whoever's watching, myself, man, Busa, what Coach Mel back there. Like, you're wise, you have wisdom, you know. Yeah. And I do believe a part of that is because of your relationship with God. Like, you're locked in. It's not just you, bro. This is a big part. Like, it's not a little part. It's a big part, bro. And I really appreciate just having you on the pod, hearing your input, getting the chance to learn new things about you. Like, and also
the teacher's assistant, right? I really know. That's so fire.
It was like, we really appreciate you just taking the time. If y'all don't know, he doesn't live on campus. He drove to come be here and just talk to you guys. So
again, shout out Chloe, man.
Shout out Chloe one more time.
We appreciate
you need the real one.
We appreciate the words of insight, man. We needed this one.
I generally needed this for what I have going on. So again, Ayden, thank you so much for just being a part of this, bro. Like, it's special. It's my man's right here, bro. So
I appreciate
you. It's cool to have him on.
Anything you like to say? We'll wrap it up.
You know, closing statements.
Man, well, I don't know. I'll be back next year.
She'll be back.
Can't wait to graduate with y'all.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, but I am, man. Do we have a timeline, or we just
like when
you coming back?
So
when we telling the Kino pod to pop out?
Surgeon told me like just how based off everything. Surgeon told me I can come back in 6 to 7 months, but I'm gonna play more safe and come back in 8 months. So my expectation is to come back by November, which is kind of when the season started.
Yeah. So, you already know ball. You ain't no rush.
No rush.
Oh wow, they're gonna have a weapon coming back.
You know, obviously my biggest thing was, shooting. I wasn't really a shooter.
Yeah.
So that's my main focus.
Yeah.
And just me and the team, we're gonna come back better.
Yeah.
Trust.
Hey, we gonna let y'all know, pod. First game of the season, we popping out.
Yep.
We turning it up, man. We got Ayden Task here, bro.
Sure. Don't forget, y'all go follow Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Link down below. Follow it.
We'll get him right. Yeah. But with that being said, we just want to close out with the word of prayer. Again, thank you for coming.
For sure, man.
It's fair to your wisdom, but we're gonna go ahead and pray it out. That being said, dear Jesus, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this opportunity to come out here and just talk, as brothers, and just learn new things about each other. Lord, I ask that you're with Ayden in his journey. I ask that you're with his recovery and you allow him to recover earlier if that's your that's your plan for him. If it's to make him wait just a little bit more, do that, Lord, and remind him that you're there with him throughout every asset of his life. Lord, be with his mom, Chloe. Thank you so much for them, his brothers, his sisters. Lord, thank you for his family, his support system that just is a reason to why he's here and why he's Ayden, Lord. I want to pray the same for Fusa and Coach Mel, my colleagues, my team. I pray that you're with all of us and everyone there watching. I pray that you're with this campus and everyone off campus because, Lord, we all need you. Jesus, let me pray. Amen.
Amen. Yeah, Kino, episode 6, man.
Until next time.
Till next time, baby.
Yeah.